Hi, I'm Reverend Diane Scribner-Clevenger from Unity of Naples, and yesterday was September 11th, 2016. Our daily word for the day was remembrance. This beautiful image that was up on our screen is an image of where the World Trade Centers had been prior to the attack 15 years ago when they were toppled. And so we looked at what the day could bring up for us. Remembrance is the gift of zekar. It's a gift of mindfulness, the gift of not forgetting or blocking out things that happen in our lives, but remembering. And so it brings us to a place of remembering the truth, even though things happen, and making clearer, healthier decisions in our lives for the ways that we will not be, we will not think, things we will not do any longer that are Old Testament ways of being. There's been an old narrative that we've been teaching through every culture, that it's an us and them paradigm, and that's simply not the truth. There's another narrative that's a healing narrative that it's time for us to begin to tell ourselves and others, and that's essentially the New Testament that Jesus gave us. In the place where the World Trade Centers had been, where these towers basically imploded when they were hit by terrorists, by the planes that the hijackers had taken, in that place there has been a monument erected. In 2003, there was a competition, and it was an international competition with architects submitting ideas for that memorial plaza. And the two men who were granted permission to create that plaza created a plaza that was called Reflecting Absence. And what's there in the two footprints of where the towers had been are these fountains. The fountains fall down 2 levels. They go down into a black area and then down again into a depth that you cannot see with your human eyes. And yet we know as a spiritual community and as children of God that life is eternal. And so there's a beautiful thing taking place above, around the parapet, that is a bronze parapet, around these footprints where the waterfalls constantly flow. And that is an area where the names are carved, and they're carved out so that at night and in the day, light from below shines through the names. And every day when you go there, there is a rose that is placed in each of the names that's of the person celebrating their birthday, celebrating the day they came onto the planet, and also a light-filled celebration of the day that their souls ascended from this place and they went on to another life experience. The call of the white rose is what we look at in remembrance. And so white roses, yellow roses mean friendship, red mean passionate love. What does a white rose mean? A white rose is reminiscent of innocence, of our pure nature, that essence of our soul, Christ in you, your hope of glory. And it's a love that is beyond the temptations of human proclivities and funky ways of being with each other, that jihad mentality of anger and warlike behavior. The white rose depicts a world unsullied, a world of innocence, a world of original good. So let's remember, as we remember any kind of tragedy in our lives, September 11th reminds us, remember that there is always light. And remember that anything that takes place is here so that you and I will make new decisions and not live in that old way with each other. Speak a narrative of healing consciousness, one with the other and with ourselves. Calm ourselves and know that God is fully present. The affirmation that I used in meditation is, may I remember and abide in the love in my heart. May you remember and abide in the love in your heart. May we remember and abide in the love in our hearts. God bless you. Have a glorious day.